Alright, here we go. What's going on, everybody? This is Jay Mitch at CK Metrics on Twitter. I should have my microphone on this time, so this one should work. And yeah, here we go. I just want to throw out a few disclaimers. Actually, even before that, I just want to say thanks to everybody that follows me on Twitter and just the support for this. That being said, don't expect anything flashy. I'm using this old microphone and it sounds like dirt, so I apologize, and I know it does. I'll work on upgrading that later. But it's so funny, when I tweeted this out yesterday about possibly needing a YouTube channel, and then the charts updated today, something else just popped up that to me is just freaking huge, and I'm so excited. So it couldn't be more timely for a first video. And that being said, don't make any financial decisions. Don't buy, sell anything based off of this. This is just me. I enjoy analyzing data, and I enjoy seeing and speculating on where the price is going to go based off what these metrics tell us. Okay, so just take it for that. That being said, let's just get into it here. The first thing I just want to touch on, yesterday I posted that we might be having a CKB sale coming up this weekend, and I think, if I remember right, it was about yesterday when I made that prediction around noon, about 01358. So what I was seeing and a lot of what I was looking at was in transaction count, by the way. But truthfully, I'm going to get into the stuff, transaction count, later, but there's so much interesting correlation to price action here that I'm learning, and I'm excited to share that with you when I have better understanding about it. So that being said, there's three things that I want to talk about today, and I want to start with, honestly, what initially got me into learning and analyzing how these metrics and how they correlate with price action, I should say. So, if you can't tell, by the way, guys, I'm nervous. I want to make sure this video goes good, but it's going to be up and down because it's my first one, so I appreciate your patience. Alright, we're talking live cell count. Back on, what was it, July 8th, 2020, I noticed this happen, and I noticed price action that followed it, and it caught my interest, and I've just been hooked ever since this date, and this is when I've been logging and analyzing all of this data. And what I noticed here is you go from 165.83K live cells, and the next day 133.47, just a huge drop. I didn't know what it meant. There's still aspects of it that I don't understand today, but what I do know is, if we look again, let's get that date, July 8th, right? If we go back to July 8th, where does that put us? Right there, July 8th, and look how price action followed, about 85-90% up. So I remembered that, and I didn't forget. And we go back to the cell count. Check this out, July 24th. I'm pretty sure that was the day that we got listed to Binance. And again, August 6th. I wrote down some notes here, right? So this is the first one. On July 8th, there was a total drop in one day of 32.36K. On the 24th, 32.08. On the 6th of August this year, 40.67K cells, right? These are cells that are just live cells drop in one day. Look at the way price action, so we know about January 24th, right? We had a lot at our back too, right about there, and see how we felt. Now we had Bitcoin on a run that was at our back. We had Binance listing, we had Voyager listing. We also had on February 5th a change in network difficulty, a pattern there that I've posted about on Twitter a lot that we'll get into. And then that last one, August 6th, where is that at? Right here, August 6th. Look at that, price action. 3 times in a freaking row. Crazy. Look at this. Charts updated about 10:30 this morning, Central Time. 30,000. We went from 402.17K to 371.48K. That's a 30.69K drop in a day. This is the 4th time. Now, I don't know if 32 is the minimum for this, so technically this is a little bit lower. So we'll see, but I am stoked. I had mentioned so tomorrow, October 4th, I had mentioned that date on a tweet a while back. Let's see if I can remember what day it was. I think it was maybe actually only about a week back. Yeah, it was about a week back. I said, I don't see any reason other than Bitcoin dropping or just miners abandoning the network of us not seeing a price reversal between October 4th and 19th. So, October 4th, let's jump over here to hash rate, right? I sent out a message recently on Twitter saying that this could mean 4 different outcomes based off of what I have been analyzing. From previous hash, and they don't give us the full chart here, so I pulled up on 2miners.com. If we go to full chart all time on hash rate here, basically at different peaks, as the hash rate has made new all-time highs throughout its history, and at that peak moment of its all-time high, I've averaged about a roughly 21 to a 28 delay from that moment to where price will start to reverse. That being said, let's go through those 1 of 4 options I was talking about. That means that at this point right here on the 4th of September, 21 to 28 days. 28 days from there is tomorrow, October 4th. It's exciting. So it could be that. It could be, though, since we're setting lower lows on each one of these new highs, that this could be the delay, right? So we might need to wait a little bit longer, 28 days from the 1st of October, so October 29th. Maybe we have to do that. It could just mean something bearish that I don't understand yet. I'm not leaning towards that. I think there's a lot more on our side at the moment. But the 4th option, which I'm hoping for, it could mean, what if we get that 28 delay pushed to the upside, that little extra push of momentum from each one, right? We get 28 days, so that's tomorrow. Everything starts tomorrow. 28 days from the 10th, 28 days from the 21st, and again all the way up to October 29th. We could see some big momentum coming up. This is the first time that I've seen it do this, so we'll wait and see. But again, this right here on the sell count, huge, fired up. Last thing I'll touch on is difficulty. I've been following this like mad. You guys know that. We talked about how price action has followed previous resistance, basically setting new supports, breaking through resistance on our difficulty. So right around here, I think it was June 26th, 27th, yeah, February 5th, if I remember right, yeah. We look at price action, right, we're putting ourselves right out here in June, right about there. See how price action follows, February 5th, see how price action follows. When I was following this the last few days, we obviously didn't get that close. I was wondering right here if this one was going to close above and we were going to break that resistance, but we didn't. But we're getting close. And I'm not too worried about that. And if it plays out anything like it did last time, right? We had upward movement, right? The start of that bull run started before February 5th. So that could so yeah, I'm not worried. That's going to happen when it happens. Oh, that's right. I forgot that I had this pulled up here. Something interesting I found here on CoinLib.io. Closed issues over the last 30 days, down to 1. We've got this big upgrade coming to the network, right? And it's looking like everything's getting wrapped up, and they're ready for it shortly. I'm not trying to overhype us for tomorrow, but Mondays, sometimes Tuesdays are great days for news announcements. It does not mean anything's going to happen tomorrow by any means, but I think we are shaping up for a heck of a first month. I've got a lot more. I know once I sign off of this, I'm going to realize things that I didn't mention. But I hope to do many more of these in the future. Again, we'll see how it goes. Don't make any financial decisions off of this. Just know that this is me just having some fun. So let's see. This right here, I'm telling you, I'm so excited. This is where this passion started for me, right here. And 3 times in a row, price action has followed extremely bullish. Here's our 4th one. Let's see what happens. That being said, thank you so much, guys. I appreciate the support. I'm at CK Metrics on Twitter. This is Jay Mitch. I'm signing off. Later, guys.